Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends and fellows, look, one thing which is ingrained in the nature of almost every individual, that one thing is that we want to be admired, we want to be liked, we want to be appreciated, and we want to become the favorite people of some people. This is something quite natural, but maybe with the passage of time, as the time passes, this this desire keep getting deeper and deeper into our mind and heart. So, dear friends and fellows, keeping in view this thing, I think we need to know, we need to learn how would it be possible, since everybody is trying to become, everybody want to be admired, so they people are trying to do it as well. They are seen doing different sort of tactics as well to be admired by the people around. So I think if at all there is something, there is a kind of desire which is so deep rooted in each and every individual. So keeping in view this thing, I think we need to learn about it, we need to know about it. If at all there is certain methodology, if at all there is certain way to do that, of course it can be done. And as researchers have conducted research on the subject as well. I came to avail the research of certain people, certain researchers and scholars, and then I could found the 10 things which are so important if at all we want to be liked and admired by others. So there are 10 things which should be taken care of, which we need to understand. Now let's look upon all of those 10 things one by one. First of all, it is stop pleasing people. Stop trying to please everyone. Stop trying to please everyone. It is not possible, it is not possible that we succeed in pleasing everybody, but lot of time and effort is wasted. Not only this thing, rather I shall say that trying to please everybody, it is everyone, it is counterproductive. It is counterproductive because if at all I am trying to please someone else in presence of certain other people, so other people who are not my, who are not going to, who are not the focus of my attention at that time, they will start disliking me. They will they will they will reject me, that this person is ignoring me and trying to please another person. Now if at all I'm pleasing somebody, trying to please somebody, one there are the two of us, but in front of certain other people I don't do that, again this person will feel that what kind of this, there is a contradiction in the behavior, in the attitude of this person. So I think this thing is quite counterproductive. So don't try to please everyone else. It does not mean that we should start offending other people. We have no right to offend everybody, anybody else at all. Be polite, be firm, but don't go beyond a certain limit at all. So that is the number one thing. The number one thing is that stop trying to please everyone. Now the second is quit the blame game. Quit the blame game. Mean it. What is meant by this? Although there are certain allegations which are so solid that we must be putting forward against someone else, but generally speaking, as an overall, we have no right to indulge in the blame game. Blame game is absolutely and totally bad, so we need to avoid it. Avoid the blame game. But if at all there is something very solid, go ahead, go ahead, and accuse somebody. Now the third thing is, the third thing is, let go of grudges. The third thing is, let go of grudges. Yes, let go of grudges. Holding grudge against anybody, I think it poisons our mind and heart. So we need not to indulge in that at all, because grudges, it makes us live a miserable life. It makes our life painful enough. It makes our life troubled enough. It damages very little to another person, but it damages a lot to we ourselves. So keeping in view this thing, I think if at all we are able to damage somebody 5%, I think we will be, the rest of 90% damage will be done to we ourselves, and also our relationship, our rapport, our reputation will be spoiled as well. So stop holding grudge against anybody. Learn to forgive. And if at all we cannot forgive, if there is any place we can seek the justice from, go and knock the door, the court of law, or whatever you can. But holding grudge against anybody, that is absolutely and totally bad. And this is, now this is the third thing. And the fourth is stop avoiding change. Stop avoiding change. As for the change is concerned, the change is invincible, the change is unavoidable. So keeping in view this thing, so why to resist the change? Why not to accept it with the open heart? Because the change, nobody on earth till now could ever stop the change. The change is invincible, and every new situation there will be certainly, definitely new challenges and all that. But we need to learn what are these challenges, how to overcome, how to face these, how to overcome these hurdles and obstacles. But do not try to avoid the change. While we are talking about the change, I think we should also remember, we should also remember that by embracing the change, I am actually getting familiar with the new thing, and by doing this thing, I am expanding my comfort zone. This new situation too, I will get settled here, and this will become my comfort zone as well. Apart from all that, there will be certain new opportunities as well. So those certain opportunities must be availed. So now the sixth is let go of negativity. The sixth is let go of negativity. I think we shouldn't be indulging in the negativity at all, because negativity is a poison. Negativity is a toxicity. I think we must try to avoid the negativity. The negativity spoils us, destroys us, makes us an absolutely nonsense person. So I think negativity, the negativity must be avoided. We cannot afford to become a negative person, because the negativity, it damages us far more. Because being a hopeless person, that is totally and absolutely nonsense and bad thing. So never, dear friends and fellows, I think that we should not be. We should avoid the negativity. Be as much positive as it is possible, as it is humanly possible. Try to be more and more positive. Now the seventh thing is stop avoiding the tough conversation. The seventh thing is that stop avoiding tough conversation. Tough conversation, because we people are seen avoiding it. If at all something is difficult to say, or if at all it is complicated, I think we need to prepare. We can seek the help of other people, but do not try to avoid the tough conversation at all. Now the eighth is quit procrastination. Procrastination, absolutely bad. Why? Because if at all we are seen deferring the important work, that I shall do it tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the next week, the next month, the next year. I think it is wrong. Right planning, waiting for the right time, it is good. But otherwise, procrastination, it is absolutely and totally bad. If at all there is something complicated and difficult, because we are seen deferring the thing, we are seen procrastinating upon the difficult and the complicated and the unpleasant thing. I think we need to prepare it very well. Get a paper and pencil, start preparing it, or go and talk to the expert, go and talk to the people, seek advice from those people. Then then lastly, break it into several parts, break it into several stages or several parts, bite-sized pieces, which could be done one thing at a time. So even if at all there are four, or even if at all there are seven parts of it, now doing it one by one, this is something I think which we need to do, and that is quit procrastination. Now the ninth is stop fearing failure. Fear of the failure does not allow us to try, and those people who don't try, how come will they be able to succeed? If at all somebody keep trying, maybe there will be certain failure, but ultimately they will succeed. But if at all somebody does not try, because they are afraid of the failure, so they people will never ever be able to succeed at all. So to be able to succeed, I think we need to keep trying. because this attempt to try this will make us a far more competent person, and ultimately we will succeed inshallah, either in the first attempt or even the second or third attempt. But never be afraid of the failure at all. Those people who try and fail, they are far better as compared to those people who don't try with because of fear of failure. And now the tenth and the last is, stop living in the past. Stop living in the past. Live in the present. As for the past is concerned, if at all it was a very good one, even then there is no need there is no need to live in the past. Even if at all it was very bad, I think we need to learn instead of repenting and regretting. Let's learn certain things which are important enough out of that all. So I think learning from those things, that is so important, very important, very useful, but nothing beyond that at all. So, my dear friends and fellows, do not live in the past, do not live in the future. Learn from the previous experiences, plan for the future, but live in the present. Living in the present, because if at all we live in the present, what is going to happen? We will become, inshallah. We will be better, performing much better, and we will be leading a much happier life. Those people who remain absent minded, those people who remain preoccupied, I think they never succeed in the life. They never succeed in living a good life. Live in the present, learn from the past, plan for the future, but live in the present. So these are the 10 things I think which need to be made as a firm part of my character, your character, and character of all the people. Those who want to be admired, those who want to be liked. I think this is the best agenda for all those people. The 10 thing. That's all on me at the moment.